Hello and welcome to episode 47 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Montreal. So, yeah, we left off in this new area in the last episode. So, one more. There we go. And yeah, so I was thinking we should continue here. See if we can help these good people. Alright. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. XIV Halo, it is called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. Alright. I guess we're off to XIV Halo. Yeah, I guess so. Apart from the very ominous sky, some of these things actually look kind of cool. I love the tower. And I don't know what this is, but I'm guessing trading stalls or something like that. It, excuse me. It looks a bit futuristic. Alright. Allow me to introduce you to Mahuvsa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Queen Serene, what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your Majesty also intend to check on things here? You know me too well, Mahuvsa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few questions. But I do so enjoy observing and taking part of in the work too. Would appear we have her permission. So please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go on ahead. I'll keep Sween company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not a suspicious type, but given our position, it would make sense for us to go around together. Would you say? Fair point. But be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Vuklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmheads. Alright. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source... Huh? You wish to know about my job? Attend to the fields mostly. Watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile and so on. And it admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and the sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandria, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Interesting. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site then? Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious and equipped with temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. I got the message from the FC here. Oh. I guess abstract says hi. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electrope complicated our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. They're saying uh, that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That's true. So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have decided to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yupai's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're chipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. $200 meters south. That's somewhere up this cliff here. Okay, now it says north. Alright, screw it. I'm not going to walk around looking for that thing. Almost looks like a vehicle. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you had your fill of speaking with the farmers. Then let us return to Mahubsa. Well, what are your impression of the farms? Everything was surprisingly normal. I was amazed that everyone loved their work. Electrope is quite impressive. Yeah, let's go with that one. Oh, that's comforting to hear. Your words serve to affirm that my people do not work with undue strain. And what did you think of our little tour, Lamatai? What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard other call you by that name, and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, thought. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taking in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we used as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it off the army. We could take care of it, if you like. That is most generous of you to offer, but it is much too dangerous. But it's no trouble for the vow of resolve of Teleolov. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help, simply as that. And the messenger is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. And very well. I gratefully accept, but please take all care. This how to go even faster if you and I search for lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. All right. I guess we. There you are. Oh, that was pretty easy. Fun fact, I did not even notice there were water around here before now. Ah, you're both all right. Thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They are all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Sorolja's machines for help. It's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sveen. That's enough. Mahuvsa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later. But to speak of the king now. No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never failed to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course. You're my precious family, all of you. You seem a good sort, Sveen. That I'll admit. But you're forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your Majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Alright. Let's see what we got here. Spell speed, vitality, and determination. So that can stay there. I will most likely sell that. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Do you hear that?
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Time for what, I wonder?
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh.
What's the matter, dear?
It can't be. That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wuklamat!
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief. Wait! Where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sven's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Ah, but of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father, and to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm. It is a ruler's duty. Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
All right.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Oh boy.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud. Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Okay, this kind of reminds me of an episode of Stargate. I can't remember the name of it, but when he literally just lost the memory of a certain person right now. Yeah, it reminded me of that series. And the funny thing is, that episode was also inside of a bubble, very much like this one. And outside was, get this, very poisonous, and no one could go outside. Yeah. What's going on? How could Pepuani suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to the others as well? I wonder. There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Ifrit. An old woman named Namika? I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. I got the feeling no one will remember her. What's that? Do I know Namika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. I do recall caring for someone until recently. You say that it was a woman named Namika? Well, I can say for certain if it was her, I wouldn't worry. I'm sure that she's just been taken up to the cloud. The cloud, huh? So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remember Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. Well, such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. we would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act 2, and I sensed none in that moment. Yeah, I do remember something about changing memories using magic. Actually, it's been up several times in this game. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Peppone seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Yeah, again, that also reminds me of that episode of Stargate. Oh, excuse me. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continue making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for Cassia instead. Sween said to try the Thunderyards. It should be in this direction. Oh, hello, little bot. Impossible. Another kind of mechanical soldier. It looks dangerous. We better destroy it. Of course. Ah! Should we give chase? I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Ironwell, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, I went off in the direction we're headed anyway. So let's try to track it down. See, some quests have showed up, but nothing we really need to worry about. I am, however, going over to this mender here, and wow, I got nothing to repair. Oh, absolutely nothing. Interesting. This one. Southwest. that direction. On the other side of that wall, I'm guessing. Yeah, 200 jumps. It's behind this wall here. So let's wait for that. How far are we going? Looks like we are going around this mountain here. This looks pretty cool. I wonder if you can get one of those as a mount or something. Looks like we have another one to the west here, so let's go up this hill. Ah. So this one always looks for the closest indicator, that's why I keep clicking on it. Now we got something to the east, which we can probably get to. There it is. There we go. Probably in this cave here. it is. And the next one is to the south. Far away. You found it? To the northeast. Then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. Ooh. Huh. They also looks slightly similar to a certain mob in what is it called again? Dawnbreakers? I heard faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone. So it's not alone. But we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. Oh, it was here we were getting. Yeah. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard.
What
is this?
Aaronville!
A trap?
It really is you!
Huh?
Who?
I just had to get a look at you in the light, and I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Olympia!
My darling, what now?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. What are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Of course.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I'd know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
Kitten.
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espierre was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
I'm sorry?
Oh, but this won't do. Come in, come in! Friends of my Ellen Espierre are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
Yeah, I did not expect that. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. Yeah, no shit. But as to what happened, we'll need to ask her. Let's hear what she has to say. It's so wonderful to meet you all. And students of Baldassian, it's been a while since I heard that name. Dare I ask the reason for your appearance? Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Okay. So, she has not died, I hope, and ended up in a floaty robot. We're members of the Resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves, and our goal is to thwart Soral Jaja's ambitions for conquest. As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can be easily found. I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are. Holy crap, I've been doing this for an hour now. I'm so sorry, guys. Right you are. But truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is? As I expected, you already noticed everything you see within this dome. The buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet is a fusion of two worlds. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Soral Jaja. Or Soralja. But we failed to do that. And now he's taking his army outside of the dome. None of you were those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. The first, as the name suggests, it is the regulation of the various reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expands a soul to bring them back to life. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packed in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation to encourage exemplary performance when fulfilling their duties. Souls as a common resource and payment for service rendered. The Voidsent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and simply I expect that the act comes with some risks. Oh, okay. Doesn't it delude your sense of self? That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence. Yeah, it's as bad as you think. The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer. So if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeeper's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what is meant by the memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators and an integral step in soul cell production. Oh. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yokui philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Well, it doesn't seem to. It doesn't seem so terrible to me personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Turali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they wish. Bean didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Oh, so you've already met? He's the one who suggested we come to the Founder Yard in the first place. He also said he wanted to help us stop Sorolja. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just a person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. crap. 1 hour and 40 minutes. I'm so sorry about this, guys, but I don't wanna end the episode in the middle of this conversation. Well, there we go. So, thank you all for watching, and yeah, if you watch this entire episode, that's like 1 hour and 22 minutes, then you must really like my content. So please feel free to hit the like button if you do. Also, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And yeah, if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. And if this is the first episode you're watching, then please keep in mind that I usually keep these episodes at about 40 minutes long. So this is not what it used to be. So yeah, again, thank you all for watching, and I hope I will see you all here again tomorrow. And until then, stay safe out there.